Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we jamming. Oh yeah. That Bobby Prince soundtrack. Right, welcome to Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. Oh, let's have a look at the story, shall we? Just so you know what's going on. Tomorrow is Cosmo's birthday, and his parents are taking him to the one place in the Milky Way galaxy that all kids would love to go to. Sell out a Disney World. Suddenly, a blazing comet zooms towards their ship, leaving no time to change course. Oh no. Kapow! The comet slams into the ship and forces Cosmo's dad to make an emergency landing on an uncharted planet. While Cosmo's dad repairs the ship, Cosmo heads off to explore and have some fun. That's bad parenting. Returning an hour later. Okay. Can't find his mum and dad, instead he finds some strange footprints. Oh no, has his family been taken away by a hungry alien creature to be eaten? I must rescue my parents before it's too late! Ah! Okay, let's do that. Let's begin a new game. The helpful blue alien here will tell us to wait a moment. As we enter level 1. Excellent! So, it's another Apogee software game. And you play as Cosmo, this delightful little chippy chap, who goes around collecting items and stars. And Cosmo has no real way of fighting enemies. He has no attacks really. What he does have is the ability to either jump on enemies in the good old sort of Mario tradition, or he can pick up bombs, which will allow him to set a trap for any enemies that will get in his way, or blow up bits of the environment. It has been such a long time since I played this game. Such a long time. I genuinely don't think I played this in the last 15 years. So, forgive me if, unlike some of the other games, I'm a little rusty. One of the cool things about this game is you have the ability to look up and down, and sometimes that'll help you because there are occasionally, like those stars, items hidden off the top of the screen. This is again the first episode, the shareware episode, Forbidding Planet, sorry. There are a total of 3 episodes, as was the shareware tradition. I am tempted to do a video about shareware, about how it works, what it was all about, because I don't think we could do it anymore. I don't think it would work in the current industry, but as a product of its time, it was really awesome. I think you're getting the idea of the gameplay. I remember this game being a little bit sluggish. You can probably see that the movements are just a tiny bit slow. Ah, bugger. Gonna need to find myself some health really soon. Oh crap! It's good to see that Cosmo is a Christian with his angel apparel. Those little globes give you hints, and usually it's good to read them because they'll have everything you need to know about the level, and they'll tell you information about bonuses you can get. I'm going to try and plough through this level. After the lengthy episode that was the Duke Nukem 2 episode, which ends up being the entire shareware episode, I've decided to do these a little bit shorter. So I may sort of edit between levels, between sections, just to give you a better idea. What I do want to do is pick up some bombs. So I'm not really going to worry about points at the moment. I'm going to try and pick up stars, because I believe stars allow you to access bonus levels later in the at the end. Well, there's certainly some reason to get them. I'm trying to remember what it is. I told you it's been a while since I played this game. So stars are pretty damn important. The music is fairly jolly. It was a feature again that I didn't have in the shareware version, because my PC did not have a graphics card. A sound card back in the day. I had to endure it without the music. But I'll let you listen to it, because I'm actually quite enjoying it. I mean, it's not exactly the best that the era had to offer in terms of music, but I'm enjoying it. Okay, I think I need to take that spring up. Oh, actually, take this spring up and collect all these points. But there's another feature about this game which is definitely worth explaining. And this hint post will tell us about it. Cosmo has the ability to suck onto walls. He can't actually move while here, but he can move up and look up and down. You have to sort of jump and then reattach yourself in order to ascend. You can see they really sort of overdid the whole looking up to find items thing. There are so many... There's so many points in this game where we do that. Here's a bomb! What could this bomb be useful for? Well, I could blow up an enemy, I could blow up that ice stalk thing, or I can lay it here. Blowing this up, which will give me access to some health. Generally, the things that you can blow up with the bombs aren't particularly obvious. If I remember right, in here, there's a secret. Cool, collecting myself some bombs. So I want to drop down and collect their health. So occasionally, unlike something like Mario, say, or Sonic, where a drop down a pit like that would kill you, Cosmo tends to use it to hide items and secrets. So you're actually well worth exploring using the suction cups. Okay, so we're going to go through the exit, where it will assess our score after 5 levels, I think, or something like that. After a few levels, it'll say, well done, you completed the area, and it will assess your points overall, which is where I think the stars come in. So, gonna carry on, blitz through, collect as many stars as we can. Whoa, crap! These guys take 2 jumps to die. I remember that worm you kill and he leaves a sort of puddle of poison. That wasn't particularly a good place to leave him. Generally in this game you want to be sticking into the trees. There's a lot more than there is in the ground. There's usually so much more. Now if you are used to games like Mario or Sonic where the platforming is a lot more speedy, this game does feel very sluggish in comparison. You can sort of see how slow he moves in comparison. You do have to sort of quite frequently sort of shift your view up because the amount of times you're jumping into the very top of the screen can be difficult to see what's ahead unless you sort of shift your view up a bit. So while that's falling down, take out that guy. He'll roll down the hole. I don't need that health, so no point. I'll leave it there just in case. I believe the maximum bombs you can carry is 9. So I mean you want to start using some up. But at least they're stocking me up quite nicely. Oh, crap. Take out these guys. Definitely worth collecting that star. And I think at the end of this level, or at the end of the next, we'll be moving on to a new environment. But again, mainly the draw of this game is it's a score attack game. You can already see how many points I'm getting. Okay, accidentally died there. That was relatively stupid. Okay, back where we were, skipping ahead. I'm going to take it a bit more carefully this time. And I get a shield for my efforts, which is useful, because it means I can get up here, bounce on these guys, collect myself a few more stars, leap of faith. Looking before you leap is a sound tactic in this game, but the shield will protect me from at least a hit, I believe. Generally it's a good idea to do the level by going once through the level looking at the ground, and once through the level looking at the top. So now that I've collected everything that's above me, it's worth getting down and getting some more points off these guys. Just check there's nothing I've missed. A few enemies, always good for a few points. But I think we can end the level here. Cool. And let's see if I'm right about there being a score tally. Yeah, section completed. Here we go. I'll toss up my scores. I've got 52 stars, so I'll add that to my total. With various 80s and 90s words to congratulate me. And I unlocked a bonus stage. How did the bonus stage work, you ask? Get the fruit. And get yourself tons of points. Collect up these diamonds, bounce along. At the very end, we end up bouncing into an exit, I believe. I'm not doing particularly well with my jumps here, but nevertheless. Ah, crap, that was a bad jump. But you end up with a shit ton of points. I can't remember entirely if getting points does end up giving you anything, like if you reach 500,000 you get anything, but we'll see. So at the end of this we'll move on to a new section. I believe it's a sort of haunted forest, if I remember my game properly. I fucked that up, let's do that again. And boing, and across. How long does this go on for, you ask? A while. Oh yeah, they didn't screw around when it came to bonus stages. You got yourself some points, boy. And I think we're at the end. There you go. There are actually a load of crates at the bottom there I should have picked up. And I believe they run all the way along. Probably investigated that. I don't know, slightly different. It's not the dangerous forest, it's just a forest. We can immediately drop a bomb there. Now you'll notice I can't quite get past that guy without jumping on him. Well, simple remedy. Nice of them to give you a health there just to sort yourself out. Drop a bomb, move back, and then jump over him then. Use his head to bounce himself up. And bomb. And this is another one of those levels where you want to be in the trees quite a lot. I'm just going to breeze through this level. I think you get the idea of the game. There's a guy who can shoot at you. This tulip here, jump into it. It'll spit you up. And you get a bit high, and you can jump up to the higher places through these trees. Yeah, so I believe if I'm right, every section is sort of 2 levels long. That's sort of like Duke Nukem. You can just sort of walk from one end of the level to the other and not really bother about picking things up and just completing it quickly, but it's not really the point. You're there to get points, you're there to explore the level, try and get as many items as you can, try and clear the place out. And you'll actually find yourself at a disadvantage if you don't, because there are items you can pick up to upgrade your health and things like that. Obviously bombs are quite useful, because they can blow up enemies and bits of the scenery. And generally it's a good idea to explore. And in this game especially, up is the way to explore. So that's Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. The shareware episode. Forbidden Planet. This came out on GOG fairly recently, actually. I believe only sort of within the last few weeks. I remember seeing it on there, and that's actually sort of what gave me the idea for the series. So, if you've been enjoying the videos, this is the game you have to thank for it. Reminding me that it's out there, and that sometimes playing older games can be more fun than playing newer games. So this is Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure from Apogee Software. The information on where you can get it and the information on the game in the description below. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, so please do like, subscribe, and comment with games you'd like to see. Have you got any hidden gems from your childhood you think need exposing that no one remembers? Let me know about them and I'll give them a look. I'm going to finish the level up here, finish the section, or end up dead.